Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. As our former president Lincoln said, well, the same is happening here, and we have some French people who can't be fooled all the time. At least some of them. This article comes from Sputnik and it's from today, the 16th of October 2022. Tens of thousands protest in Paris against soaring cost of living. So, thousands of protesters have gathered in Paris on Sunday to take part in a march against skyrocketing living costs and climate inaction of the government, a Sputnik correspondent reports. I'm going to start feeling like throwing up when I hear the climate thing. I'm sorry, that's what I feel. But I'm going to share it with you even if you want it or not. The Sunday protest was called by Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the French Unbowed Party. Mélenchon, the French Unbowed Party. And other left-wing parties, left-wing, no far left, just left-wing, including Europe Ecology, the Greens, and the Socialist Party. There they are, the Socialist Party, along with several French unions and associations. Okay, well, if they have balls, they have balls. The rest stay home and drink their wine, eat their cheese, and all right, the march began with a walkout from the Place of the Nation Square at around 3 p.m. local time and was controlled by police cordons. Right? Good. The activists demanded higher wages and social benefits, windfall taxes on energy companies, capping electricity bills, and investment in ecological projects. Calls against soaring fuel and food prices and a controversial pension reform could also be heard at the march. And I am quoting, "We are here to save the French from poverty. French President Emmanuel Macron is trying to destroy our country. He is trying to destroy all public goods. It is obvious to us that from November, the prices of all fuel, gasoline, and diesel will exceed 3 euros, so we have to act." 3 euros, it's for a liter, baby doll, for a liter, okay? It's 3.87 a gallon. So anyway, 3 euros now, it's about what? 3.5, let's say, dollars. Otherwise, we will soon have nothing to eat this winter. You're gonna eat one another. You are, what, 60 million? And you're gonna get some immigrants coming, so fresh meat right there. Well, you see what some red wine can do for you. Otherwise, we will soon have nothing to eat this winter. You will have, I guarantee you that. You steal a lot. One of the activists of the Yellow Vests movement told the Sputnik correspondent. Some participants shared their resentment over France's increased military support to Ukraine. Now this is where Sputnik comes. And I'm quoting, "Not only has France supplied Kiev with Caesar howitzers, but it also invites the French to train Ukrainian soldiers. This is too much. This is outrageous. The United States is trying to drag us, that's true, into a war that is not even ours," another protester said. Well, I don't know if this is another protester or this is Pravda Sputnik. A Sputnik correspondent reported that the demonstration was controlled by police cordons, with protesters marching peacefully under radical youth from the Black Bloc movement joined the procession. Aggressive youth were provoking law enforcement by throwing bottles and smoke. Were the bottles of wine full of them? Then there's no abuse over there. And smoke pellets. The police fired tear gas, and in response, our radical Black Bloc youth began to smash the windows of banks and snatch phones from journalists to prevent them from recording their actions. What can you do? Organizers of the march in Paris claimed that as many as 140,000 people joined the action to protest high skyrocketing prices and climate inaction of the government. French broadcaster BFM TV reported, according to Parisian police, only 30,000 attended the march. On October 8, thousands of protesters gathered in Paris demanding Macron's resignation. France remains gripped by widespread protest movements amid the ongoing cost of living crisis. The leading French unions announced on Thursday that they were going to hold a nationwide strike on October 18th, be there, demanding higher wages and protesting against the government's interference in social movement of oil employees and encroachment on the right to strike. Well, what do you want? You know, like in a family, like in a relationship, you're with a baby doll, and when you got the money, when you're healthy, sex is still good, then everything is rosy. Well, when money is not as good, when sex gets a little bit like then things start, instead of being respect and civilization, things start to show. And after about 2 or 3 years, things start to break. Now, the same here. Okay? When things are nice, the governments are nice. When things are, as I mentioned, all right, well, they show their fangs or teeth. Not teeth, teeth. What did you think I was saying? So, this is what it is in companies as well. If you work for someone, if they made a lot of profit, they make Christmas parties, they make this, and everybody's, hey, what's up? I know you, huh? Once things don't go as well, then you're called, hey, and no more Christmas party, and no more this, and no more that, and you don't work hard enough, you're gonna be right up, and all that. You know how it goes, right? That's normality. But you gotta learn that probably through direct experience. Anyway, I'm glad that these guys are vocal. It does not matter if it comes from the communists or the other side or whomever. The fact is that I think that they are right in their the right to protest, and I think the reasons are legitimate. Are legitimate because you sacrifice for someone else, and you were not asked. I hate that. It's when those guys decide to give candies somewhere else from your kids. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Oh my God, they're fighting over there. Well, a lot of people are fighting. And you know, the first concern for you guys over there should be us. And then someone else, as long or as soon as our needs are met, then you can look outside. It's like your house is crappy, you know, it's dirty as hell, a lot of things need to be fixed, and you go and help all the neighbors in the neighborhood to fix their houses and clean their houses. What is that? Dumbass. That's what you are. And your kids are in garbage and all that, but you clean for their kids. What is that? Well, this is what these guys are doing. But obviously it's not a movement, you know, pushed by love and virtue and all that. No, there's interests who make money. Everything is about money and power. That's all. That's all. The rest is just, you know, details. Power and money, right? Power to lead, power, and that comes money. And that's it. If you want money, and power. The rest, well, we can say, no, not me. Well, I'm going to take you, put you over there in that position, let you over there, and you're going to be as others. Maybe a little bit nuanced, but I guarantee you're going to behave possibly the same way. You know how it is with power corrupts, right? And not only is, oh my God, he changed since he's got money or he's got that job, he's a big shot now, he changed. No, he did not change. He was the same. But that gave him the opportunity to be himself and say, you know what, you all, I don't care about anybody, I got this, I got that, bye-bye, I don't need anybody, I'm going to be me. And you are garbage. Because that's what we mainly are. We think, you know, we try to, you know, get sophisticated and civilized and have values. That's great. But when the chips are down, that's what we are. We eat one another. Like the French will start eating one another once they will not have food. I guarantee you that. And it's a natural, instinctual, you know, conservation move. It's not that, oh my God, they're criminals. No, that's what you do. Leave some on an island with no food. What do you think they're going to do? eat sand? No. All of a sudden, those guys look very tasty. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.